Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. And this is going to be another installment of the Music Business One-on-One. And I'm going to try to talk about some things that a lot of people that are not involved in the industry are not aware of or don't know how it works, and things that most average people that are not a part of the business don't really think about or don't realize how it affects artists. And today I'm going to do a topic on this, and this is something I don't think too many people talk about, but it's important. Again, I try to touch on things that everybody else is not doing, and I'm gonna do it because it's important, because it needs to be heard. And I'm gonna entitle this "Fame" because you hear that old saying, "Fame and fortune," and I'm like, me personally, I can live without the fame, but give me the fortune. And there's some people that want both, and it's kind of like that old saying, be careful what you ask for, because most people don't think about this. When you become, or if you're lucky enough to become very successful in the music industry and have a lot of notoriety, everybody knows who you are. At that point on, moving forward, you lost your freedom. It's almost like being in jail, because you lose the freedoms that we don't even think about that we're doing a day-to-day basis. Like, just get up and go to the store. Go catch a movie, or go to dinner with your family. Unfortunately, when you become big in the public's eye, all that stuff goes away. Or now you have to hire bodyguards to follow you around wherever you go. And I think initially that might be flattering, for a day or a week or a month. Everybody know who you are. Hey, how you doing, Morris, man? But after a while, that becomes real tired, real quick. And you want your freedom back, but unfortunately, you never regain it. Because I remember one of the most interesting stories that Rick James told about freedom was this. He said, I was in New York, my hometown, and I went to dinner, went to a restaurant, and I went in the washroom, pulled on my trousers, handling the business, not number one, but the other one. And as I'm sitting there trying to take care of this, a little piece of paper slides up under the stall, and there was a fan that was asking for an autograph at that particular moment. Now, it's when you hear a story like that, you laugh because, it's funny. But when you're the person that sitting there with your trousers down trying to handle business, it's not funny to you. And I think that a lot of record companies should try to prepare their artists in the event that this happen, and be expecting it, because this is going to affect you for the rest of your life. And I think some people, especially the young folks, when you first get signed and you 22 and you got a number one hit record and things are going well and taking off for you already, it's hard for you to deal with that, because you're still basically a kid. But I do believe that the music industry should, kind of make the artists aware of that, because again, for the first couple of weeks or months, that's fabulous. Everybody know who you are. But after a while, it becomes tired, and also can become dangerous, because there are like two types of fans. It's the normal fans, the groupies, are the ones that really appreciate you. They don't mean you any harm. They're just very excited about actually seeing you in person, and will annoy you when they see you. But they don't mean any harm. Then there's that other fan that's, not just the opposite of that one. They're looking to perhaps do you harm, because in doing you harm and doing so, they gain fame. And a lot of times they are very envious, and I guess what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of animosity towards you, because you have gained a level of success that they will probably never see. So they looking to take some of that fame away from you and kind of display it on themselves. And how they do that, unfortunately, sometimes is they will do you some harm, even actually kill you. Because I mean, look at John Lennon. It was really sad that John Lennon died the way he died. It's just, I mean, I actually shedded a tear for the man. When the late Harold Washington passed away, when Stevie Ray Vaughan passed away, when John Lennon passed away, I actually shedded a tear, because I was really sad as far as how they passed on. And, we don't really think about, the level of how some people will, or the things that they will go to, the lengths that they will go to acquire some type of fame, whether it's favorable or not. They're willing to harm your person to gain some of your fame. So this video is just to kind of touch on something that most people don't really think about. They kind of take it for granted, or it's not a big deal. It's part of the territory, and it is. But it can have a humongous impact on your life, and it changes your life for good. Because again, you can't no longer do some of these simple things. And I like just being able to go to the store, to the movies, or to a dinner with my family, and not having anybody point me out and just gather around my table. So again, the music industry is not as glamorous as the outsiders look at it to be. It takes a lot of hard work to get to that level of success. And most people, or the average person, really don't realize how much effort it takes and how much sacrifice you have to give up to acquire the brass rings, as they say. So I'm going to sign off, but I thought I would just do this video and touch on this topic because, again, really nobody talks about this as far as what you're giving up in exchange for fame and fortune. And is it actually ultimately worth it? So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.